Well, it's been the tale of two seasons for Washington State football. Welcome into sports. I'm Julian Minenso. The Cougars were perfect through the first 4 weeks of the season. The last 4 weeks, not so much. The big question is what Washington State team will show up on Saturday against Stanford. Alex Crescenti shows us what the Cougars are doing to make sure they're on their A game in this week's Chalk Talk.
The Washington State losing streak has been so long, we've seen it evolve in front of our eyes. At first, the issues came on the offensive side of the ball, and then a couple weeks later, it was the defense that had all kinds of issues. Now the offense looks to be back on track, and the focus is back on the defense. And a familiar face is returning to help. Head coach Jake Dickert got his start in Pullman as the defensive coordinator, and ever since then, it's been the strength of the team. But the perception has completely shifted this season. In the last 3 games, they've given up 40 points per game and haven't forced a single turnover. And last week down in Tempe, Arizona State came in as one of the worst offenses in FBS, but somehow managed to put up 38 points and 500 yards against the Cougars. Now, while Dickert has confidence in his coordinators, he is getting much more involved in that side of the ball this week.
I always feel that need sometimes, right? But I think this week, I'm going to be heavily involved in the game planning. Normally I spread my time between both sides of the ball and equally in special teams. And, I'm going to be through every phase of it and trying to find an edge. And, that isn't a panic thing. That's just something where I feel like I can be an asset at this moment and trying to find ways to be better and more solutions and more attacking. And, I think we've just gotten stuck on a few things. So to find ways to get over that hump, I think it's necessary at this time.
Now, while the Cougars are favored against Stanford by almost 2 touchdowns, they still need 2 more wins to become bowl eligible. So consider this game a must-win scenario. Julian, I'll send it back to you.